Hey everybody, today's the day. I'm going to tackle my pantry and get it decluttered and reorganized. This video is in collaboration with another mom here on YouTube. Her name is Whitney P. She has a lot of content similar to mine. I really enjoy her grocery hauls and her organization videos. So definitely go check her out and let her know I sent you. I will put her link down below. And if you're new to my channel or coming over from Whitney's channel, my name is Megan Fox and I am a new mom and new YouTuber, and I live in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I make all kinds of videos about home and lifestyle tips and just vlogs about life here in Lancaster County being a Mennonite mom. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. I think that takes care of that. Let's get going. Now, when we renovated our house, I got a brand new kitchen. It was so exciting. As you can see, I went with pretty much a standard white with a glaze on top. It is a custom designed Amish made kitchen, and one of his trademark designs is this custom half pantry, something that he likes to do a lot with his kitchens, and we love it. It's deep and it's easy to access, and it goes all the way to the ceiling, which is essential for not wasting space. So let's look inside and diagnose the problem. I think this mess just built up over the holidays. You know, you're buying all this food for family things or hosting and you keep having a little bit left, etc., and you feel bad to throw it out, so you stick it in the pantry. So I actually enjoy organizing my pantry and fridge, which it doesn't look like it here, so I'm not sure why I let it get this bad. So a few problems that I plan to fix are I want to be able to reach the items that I use a lot more easily, and I want to categorize my food better so that I can find what I'm looking for. And I just want to keep less food around in general. It might not look like much to you, but keep in mind that all my spices and oils I store over by the stove for easy access while I'm cooking, as well as my baking ingredients. So I feel like with a family of 3, we really don't need to stockpile too much unless I find a really good deal. So I'm just taking everything out here and wiping it all down so that I have a blank slate to work with. And yes, that's a baby bump. I am a mom of a 15-month-old daughter, and I am currently 32 weeks pregnant with our first son. And no, I'm not nesting. I actually enjoy organizing anytime. It just gets twice as bad once I am actually in the nesting phase. Okay, this is crazy, but this is all the food that I got out of my pantry. Can't believe it all fit in there. It must have been at least somewhat organized. I'm really surprised. It hardly even fits on my table here. Now, a lot of this stuff actually doesn't even belong in my pantry. Like, look, I found a candle in here. I probably just threw that in there last minute because company was coming over or something. I found bubbles. Yes, I know, I don't understand. Bubbles. And my personal favorite back here. Look at this. I knew I had it. I just never did anything about it. I couldn't bring myself to throw it out. But it is some leftover formula. Guys, my baby has not been drinking formula for the last at least 4 months. So I'm not sure why I hung on to that. It's actually almost all. And here is some baby cereal that's almost all as well. We are going to sort through all this food and put like kinds together. And then I just wanted to show you. So here are the organization containers that I'm going to be using. These black ones here kind of have a farmhousey look to them. And I was really happy when I found them. That's 2 of them right there. I was really happy when I found them at Walmart. And also, I believe this is maybe for a trash can waste basket, but I'm gonna be using it for like a snack basket. And I'm gonna be using some clear mason jars as well to organize a few things. You can see my theme is kind of gonna be black and clear. These here I was very impressed with. They have almost the exact same ones at Target, just the basket weave goes diagonally instead of back and forth and up and down. And yeah, they were $8, whereas this was $1 a piece. So pretty happy with that. And also I have this clear container. I have some plans for that too, but you'll see that in a little bit. Also, cute little crate I bought at Target Dollar Spots many years ago when I was teaching school. And it is spray painted gold. I may use that if I need to. And just another free little container that I got as a gift when I was teaching school many years ago. Haha, I say many like I'm really old. Whatever, 4 or 5 years ago. So I really didn't have to spend much money. I will put links down below for all the stuff that I can find or anything similar. So I bought this roll of shelf liner at Walmart. And as you can see, it has like this marble look to it. And I think it's gonna go really well with my black baskets and things. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the shelves with this so that it doesn't scratch them. And it also makes for really easy cleanup. And right now I'm just space planning to see how the containers will look best set up without any food in them so I can move them around freely and kind of play with it. Okay guys, I have been at this for about 2 hours. I am tired, my feet hurt, but I am so excited. That was so fun. It was like putting a puzzle together, and I think it looks so much better. So let me show you what I did and give you just a few tips that might help you if you are reorganizing your pantry. So here it is, guys. I'm gonna try to talk to you as I show you everything, so it saves me some time with editing and doing all the voiceovers. So as you can see, it still looks pretty colorful. I decided that I wanted see-through containers just so I could see everything. It's not as pretty and Pinterest worthy, but guess what? It's more functional and we can see everything and where it's at. So I'll just start in the bottom drawer here. This drawer is so handy. It pulls out like this, and here's where I store all of our trash bags, gallon bags, lunch bags, all of our wrap, kitchen wrap, plastic wrap, all that stuff. And also I have some skewers down in here, some little mini brown paper bags, more trash bags there. And this container here, I actually decided to put in all my baking supplies. These I don't use very often, and when I do, I can just pull the whole container out and I have all my sprinkles, cupcake liners, and all that kind of stuff right in there ready to go. Okay, next shelf. As you can see, I labeled everything using just little tags, and I think that's gonna work well. I can change them out if I need to, if I decide that I'm gonna label a basket in a different way. But basically over here I have all of our grab and go snacks, some Oreos, raisins and things like that. My daughter loves those. And some fruity snacks back there. And on this shelf I put everything that we use the most often that we can easily grab because it's more like eye level and easy to reach. This is all of our spreads and syrups, so peanut butter, honey, pancake syrup, Nutella, yeah, cookie butter, all that kind of stuff. And right here, I just chose to use this one. You can't see into this basket. This is all of our vitamins and stuff, and I feel like people don't need to see what we're taking, but I'll show you guys. I just have prunes here for my daughter in case she needs those. Her little digestive tract sometimes needs them. And my prenatals. And then we really don't take a lot of stuff. This is my husband's vitamin he takes, and then my daughter's vitamin. Also, even though you can't see them, they're really easy to grab so that I'm not tempted to not take them. And then over here, I just have baking mixes. I have vanilla pudding. I use that a lot when I make banana bread, and some just different baking mixes and that kind of stuff, kind of self-explanatory. In the back here, oh dear, my husband bought some Girl Scout, or is it Boy Scout? Yes, my husband bought some Boy Scout popcorn, and yeah, we rarely ever use it because I like the real popcorn, not the stuff in the bags. But that's back there in case you need it for entertaining or anything like that. And a random box of spaghetti. I keep most of my pasta over with the baking supplies, so that's just there because it's extra. Okay, moving on up to the next shelf. This stuff is not quite as easily accessible, but it still is within reach. I have all of our canned items here. And so I usually just need to pull those out for recipes and stuff. It's not like we're snacking on them or anything like that. And then here's all of our salad stuff. Extra dressing, and here's walnuts and salad toppings, stuff like that, some salad dressings. Haven't tried this one yet, but it's an Aldi dressing, and I'm excited to see what that's like. And in the back there, I have some old-fashioned oats. They did not fit in the basket, but they hide back there nicely. I don't need them now because I have a bunch of the dry ingredients over there, and then my oatmeal is easily accessible if I'm making that for in the morning or anything like that. So that one in the pantry is just a spare. And over here it's just breakfast items. I have different pancake mixes. I'm probably the only person who's gonna organize their pantry and not put their cereal on the plastic cereal containers, but we just use our cereal more for ingredients and things like that. Like I bought this for puppy chow, or I'll let Ivani have some dry cereal sometimes for a snack while we're driving or something like that. But honestly, we rarely have cereal around, and when we do, we eat the box the whole way through right away. So there's really no point in storing it in a plastic container. I just like to do it this way and call it good. It works for us. And then the top shelf is, I call it like the entertaining shelf kind of. I have graham crackers that were left over from the summer for s'mores. Then we have chips and stuff. We always have bags of tortilla chips around to go with salsa or meat dip. Here is some sparkling cider that we'll have to refrigerate if we decide to serve that. And then here is just some random other things for hosting, and I just put them in the bag here, some peanuts in the shells. And guys, seriously, don't buy the fancy plastic clips. They're ugly and brightly colored. I'm kidding, go ahead and buy them if you want. But honestly, the clothespins look nice and farmhousey and they're cheap. You already have them at home. I just find they work just as well. So whatever, do what you want, but that's what I do. And last but not least, I have a quote in here just to remind me that, you know what, even if I'm not perfect, I need to lean on God and He will help me to be the mom I need to be, or the wife I need to be, or the cook I need to be, haha. And over here I have some simple kitchen conversions. I mostly use the tablespoons and stuff because I get confused sometimes if I'm doubling or tripling a recipe, how many cups that is or whatever, because it takes a long time to measure out 16 tablespoons of something. So this is gonna come in nice and handy having it right here on the door. So I still have some room behind some of these baskets. Like here, I can put things in the back there if I find a good sale on any canned goods or things like that. But for the most part, I wanna just make sure I know what I have in my pantry and not buy an overabundance, because it takes a long time for 3 people to go through all of that stuff. Hey, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little pantry tour. Did I give you any ideas? I'd love to know. This is such a good time of year to organize everything in your home while you have the chance and the weather's not calling you to be outside as much because of the cold, at least if you live in a 4-season area like I do. So let me know in the comments below what you're gonna organize in your home next, or if there's a different organization video that you'd like to see on my channel, I'd love to know about that as well. Also, don't forget to check out Whitney's channel and see how she organized her pantry, and I believe she might even be doing her fridge. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. So here's one last look. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this gave you some inspiration of how you want to organize yours. I know there's lots of pantry organization videos out there, but it's always fun to see what works and what's practical in someone's life. So this is a practical, super real pantry tour.